real. Man, I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of looking in my family eyes and that's a joke, dog. I'm tired of all my problems, not be humble when I boast. And if I'm being real, this the realest stuff I ever wrote for the joke. Man, I'm tired of all the tropes. I'm tired of all my brothers selling dope. I'm tired of all the folks that be sitting in their sauce and they cope. They don't get no place to go, so they blow till they go. Let's be real. Man, I'm tired of all these Christians in their coats. Ain't going no hoods, ain't spreading no hope. They the ones that need it most. They out there on their own. Y'all think they be good because they grown. Teach them boy the ropes. My pops is almost 45. He sees some things, he's mortified. Raising kids and built their minds and fortified. Taught them about the government and not to glorify. All them lies they was told. Feel that truth in your soul. Be real, be real, be real, be real, yeah. Big homie poppy, little bro watching in the crowd. Y'all be stunning for some kids, little homie. Be real, be real, be real, be real. Y'all be lying in y'all songs. You is weak, you ain't strong, you ain't keeping that same energy at home, little homie. Be real, man. I'm tired of social media, tired of being a lie. I'm tired of my desires. Please be closer to that fire. We was high by chance. Now we shaking and jiving for advances. Dog, I can understand it. I'm tired of making songs, no one hear it when it drop. I'm tired of posting videos and all them boys flop. I'm tired of all this grinding just to get up to the top, dog. Tell me when to stop, dog. Don't get it twisted though. Yeah, I'm grateful for it. Sometimes you just gotta vent before you hit that wall. Sometimes you just gotta vent before you start to fall. Be real, be real, be real, yeah. Big homie poppy, little bro watching in the crowd. Y'all be stunning for some kids, little homie. Be real, be real, be real, be real. Y'all be lying in y'all songs. You is weak, you ain't strong, you ain't keeping that same energy at home, little homie. Be real.
Thanks for volunteering for the after school arts program. Oh yeah, no problem. They do songs and rap music and that. Oh wow, I used to rap albums. It's funny. Yeah.
It's time for the entertainment report with Jeremiah.
Yo, what's up, y'all? We back in the building. Entertainment report time. Let's get it going, all right? Here we go, man. Kirk and Carry-On Franklin may be on good terms, man. Remember a couple weeks ago I told you about Kirk Franklin's son Carry-On was in jail for some stuff that was kind of sketchy, but he's out of jail after being arrested in April and is back to being active on social media. Remember I said, if you recall, Beverly Hills police arrested him Sunday, April 10th for allegedly driving a car belonging to a woman reported missing and presumed to be dead. He also had a gun in the vehicle. An Instagram post, Carry-On revealed that he was a free man and thanks to his parents and gospel artist Pastor John B. Key for their prayers. While sparing the details of the pending case, Carry-On did share that the journey wasn't over and mentioned he had one more case left to handle dealing with this matter. So, man, keep him lifted. Pray that God deliver, but pray God touch his heart, that he get right with the Lord, that he really and the reason I say what I'm saying is because if you've seen clips from the show he was on, he was wilding out. So praying for him, bro. Praying for him. Praying. All right. The slap heard around the world. Remember that slap that happened like a couple months ago? It was on an Oscar night. And like two famous people, one being from Philly, shout out to Q. Another person being from Brooklyn, was on a national stage and somebody said something, somebody got up, they got slapped, and it was a big blah, blah, blah. And we never heard the side of the slapper side, like the person who was the slapper, we hear their side. So we finally get to hear Jada Pinkett Smith address the slap. For months, folks have been waiting for the members of the Smith family to address the slap that happened the night of the Oscars. So what happened was Jada Pinkett did her newest episode of Red Table Talk, and she focused on alopecia, where she had people on there to talk about the disease and what it does to your hair, how it affects your hair, everything. But in the middle of that, she did talk about Oscar night. So this is what she said. She said, now about Oscar night, my deepest hope in this is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile. The state of the world today, we need them both, and we all actually need one another more than ever. Until then, Will and I are continuing to do what we have done for the last 28 years, and that's keep figuring out this thing called life together. Thank you for listening. That's all she said. What do you guys think?
You said that was the slapper side? People getting on you for that. She ain't slap nobody, bro.
I'm talking about she's part of the slapper. She's with the slapper.
She just sat there.
She just sat there, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is she got, if he didn't say the joke about her, the slapper wouldn't have got on stage and did the slapping.
Okay. No, I got you. I don't care about this at all.
And
is it too late?
I think every time they bring this up, it's just gonna be.
It's way too late.
Wow.
And you know, shout out to Will, man. But I'm from North. I ain't from West. So I don't care. Like,
feel late. That's where I am from. Okay.
But yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Sure.
All right, man. Speaking, since y'all don't care. Speaking about a Philly brethren, the ambassador will be the honorary recipient at the Christian Hip Hop Kingdom Choice Awards this year. The ambassador. You don't know, we had the ambassador on a couple of weeks ago, killed it. We may see him again on our platform. He was a great guest, man. And if you don't know who he is, do your research, man. He's one of the best lyricists, one of the lyrical guys that brought me into the fold. I know with Cross Movement, holding down that Philly area back in the day. And then also coming out with the classic Christology in layman's terms, which is a dope project that he put up. And if the Kingdom Choice Awards this year is going to be big, it's going to be bigger than it ever been. It's going to be on Broadway this year in New York City. So we've been there before. We've been nominated before. And great show, man. Great show. If you're there in the New York tri-state area, please go support that, the 2022 Kingdom Choice Award. And like I said, it's going to be on Broadway. That's a big thing, man, to have a Christian hip hop urban gospel award show on Broadway. That's huge, yo. So shout out to them. All right, another milestone happening. Church Close 10-year anniversary. Lecrae posted on IG about his 10-year anniversary on Church Close on June 18th with the help of my friends at Toyota and Rock the Bells. I'm debuting new music from my next album, Church Close 4, live on stage here in Atlanta at a special private concert for 400 fans to celebrate the Church Close 10-year anniversary. Outside of the ways I list below, you cannot get tickets to this event, so make sure you read through the whole thing if you want a shot at attending. The main way you'll see tickets go out all over my socials, where I'm doing a bunch of different giveaways for fans, including in the giveaway link in the comments below. What you all have to do is enter your email and you can win on the spot. Also, he talked about here's some of the things you can do. Some people, if you win, you get a mystery bag with some tickets, some dope Church Close stuff, anniversary. For those who go down,
This is our life
this is
today.
where you plus 4 others can meet me, get a tour of Reach. Stay at one of my spots here in Atlanta and get some of the best seats at the venue. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, Sean. That's pretty much it, man. I was gonna do a Holy Smoke recap, but you just cut me off. So okay.
Well, you cut yourself off. You were frozen for like 10
bro,
seconds.
you jumped in the matrix.
Oh, my
man.
bad, man, bro. I don't know what's going on with the internet. All right, Stephen Malcolm Tree, Big Breeze, Breezy out of here. 350, love you, Devon 3. Our Oatmeal Variety Pack, D Tall, Kill Lucy 2, Angie Rose, Fight of Your Life single, Loso Apology single, Belief, Beautiful Queen single, Aaron Cole Glory single, Mike Sarge, The Juice single, and Q Flow YKTD single. Go pick them joints up. And you can hear all that on the Milk playlist. And for my R&B heads, Feel Good playlist, Milk playlist for Christian hip hop, gospel rap, the best in those genres. That's it for me. I don't know what's going on, but hey.
Q Flow, tell them a little bit about yourself. Thank you for jumping on with us today, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For those who don't know, I'm Q Flow. I'm from Philly, been born and raised in Philly, man. I've been rapping for 11 years. I was born and raised in church, so I really don't have like a, mama from the hood type of, them type of testimonies.
The true story.
I mean? And yeah, man, it's really,
I don't got no horror story.
yeah, it's really not much, man. But we just dropped the YKTD, you know the drill. It's featuring Scribe Music and my guy Abel, another Philly killer out here, man. And That's it, man. I'm a big fan of battle rap, big fan of Trackstarz. That's why I love being here, man. I'm so happy to be here. That's it, man. That's all I got for y'all.
We glad to have you, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, so let's do this. Let's take a break. We're gonna come back, and we got some more for y'all. So stay tuned. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let go.
You are listening to the Trackstarz with Sean Tanner, Ryan Righteous, and DJ Jeremiah.
Right now, you're in the field with the Trackstarz.
Trackstarz. Ryan Righteous. Sean Tanner. DJ Jeremiah.
Right now, you're listening to the Trackstarz.
You know what time it is.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Name Gate, you Trackstarz music artist, and you are in the field with the family Trackstarz Radio.
You are in the field with the Trackstarz.
Trackstarz Radio.
We got it in the field. Trackstarz. Get it, got it, good.
Ain't no podcast beef. We got respect for y'all.
Yeah.
But respect the grind, baby. Respect the grind. I gotta go get the flex bombs today. Respect the grind.
Yeah, and this is how I A&R'd and produced Indie Tribe's team by No Big Deal, John Keith, DJ Mike LV, and Mowgli. So it was 2021. Indie Tribe had just dropped their project Upper Hand. It was going crazy, and I've always wanted to work with No Big Deal some more. Our relationship goes pretty far back, and it was pretty much getting close to the summer 21 playlist, and I was like, yo, we gotta get Indie Tribe on the summer 21 playlist. So I reached out to him, and he was like, yo, send me a pack of beats. Send me some beats that have a little bit like, vibe, something that's kind of interesting and unique. So I went through my folders, went through some other producers' folders, and was curating the pack. But it also hit me while I was in the barbershop a few days later, like, man, I had this idea for a sound for them, something that's kind of like retro Neptunes inspired. And I just kind of had the melody in my brain when I was getting my haircut, and the rhythm for the brass line just kind of came to me. And I was like, man, so I voice memoed real quick in the barber chair, went home, laid down the beat, laid down the vibe, got the drums right. And then I brought in Juice Bangers to kind of help me bring some more elements to the drums, to kind of take that Neptunes, Pharrell type vibe. I'm definitely a Timbaland and Neptune stand. And so he brought some modernization to the drums and kind of made it up to date. Got the beat done. Also, I laid like a part on the hook for Mowgli, because I figured I wanted John Keith and No Big Deal to rap on the verse part, but then have Mowgli on the hook. So I laid down kind of like a super pivot of a vibe and just kind of added a guitar moment. So I put together the pack of beats in the folder, and I also included the beats from the other producers too. So just to be fair, people think, yo, because you A&R, you produce everything. Nah, it's generally not like that, right? And so I sent the pack to No Big Deal. He hits me back. Yo, we really want to work with this beat, and it happened to be the beat that I created. Anyway, so they cut the song, and before they got to the hook, and No Big Deal was like, yo, we need some hook ideas for the hook part, and so I set that in my session, and I kind of voice noted like a little vibe for the hook for Mowgli to do, like a little chant rock moment. And so they send the full record back sounds crazy. Record was done. Played it for The Office. Everybody was loving it. Thought the record was super interesting, but dope. It was like unique. It had a kind of a flavor to it. It wasn't like typical to what was going on, but still progressive and a nod to the 2000s era. So got the record done, and then they actually shot the video for the record at the Holy Smoke Fest at the basketball tournament, which we should have won, but we didn't win because it was Indie Tribes Day. And yeah, that's how the record team came about.
Yo, it's Big Breeze, man. Vert Mob in the building. Yes, Sherski. You know we rocking with Trackstarz.
All right, back in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Make sure you go to trackstarz.com for all the latest. Send in your music submissions, your video submissions, your beat submissions. If you're producers out there, we're trying to help you all out. And we have our own SoundCloud type website called Leaks. So that's where you can go to catch the latest from Christian hip hop artists, new music videos, and new beats. If you're trying to find beats for your next projects, go to leaks.trackstarz.com for all the latest music. It's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff going up on that site. All right. So, Jeremiah, he was telling us a story earlier. Can you tell him what you said?
Okay, so the story goes like this. I saw an interview with Young Jock, the rapper here from Atlanta. For people who don't know, from the 2000s, he did a song called It's Going Down that was like on fire. He had Tom Cruise doing the dance and all this other stuff. He told a story of how he was in the studio with Pharrell, and Pharrell was hyping him to do his song. He's like, yo, this song is dope, bro. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. Here's the flow. Like, this is how it should sound. It's almost like grinding. Not almost like grinding, but it's like how the beat was. And he was like gassing it. Like, yo, this is it. This is it. And he was like, all right, let me hear it. Let me hear it. He had the beat. And he was like, not for me, man. I don't know, right? So then he was like, and then all of a sudden Pharrell still trying to be like, yo, come on, boy, come on. I'm telling you could do this. He's like, I don't know. So what ended up happening was Jay-Z, Diddy, all of them came to his session because he was at the Hit Factory in Miami. And he was like, Jay-Z and all of them let Pharrell let them hear the beat. And they was like, ooh, everybody was at that scrunch face, like, ooh, this is, And he was still in the corner like, I don't know. I don't think it's for me. And Diddy was like hyping it up, like, yo, you got some heat for my man. You got some heat for my man, and all this other stuff. And then like a few minutes later, Jay-Z stopped the music, like, boom. Listen, bro, if you don't take this beat, I'm gonna use this for my next single for my next album. And Jock was like, take it. So I think the question we came out about it is like, artists out here, and even people in here, like, Sometimes in your life, you may have presented with a situation that other people may say, yo, this is a good situation for you.
Right.
You should take this beat. You know what I'm saying? And the beat, and for people who are non-musicians, that could be a job opportunity. It could be something that you think is a good opportunity because it's somebody big presenting it to you. Do you still take it regardless if it fits you or not? And that's the question we were saying about Jock. Going back to the story with Jock. Jock was so confident that wasn't his sound that he was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And people were Diddy, Pharrell, Jay-Z, before he gave him that option, was like, you need to take this beat. You know what I mean? And for people out there that follow what I'm saying is, the song ended up being Blue Magic off Jay-Z's American Gangster. Aha, remember back to Denzel. American Gangster soundtrack.
Full circle,
soundtrack / album for him.
Keep up.
So I think that's the question. If you are artists out there, and some artists watches us, and then some people who are creatives, if you present it with something by somebody who's famous, and you like, oh, I don't know if it fits me, do you just do it anyway because who they are and it helps you in the long run, but you know it don't fit you? Do you turn it down? What do you guys think?
I was just saying that if Pharrell, you said Jay-Z, you said Puff was in there too?
Puff Daddy, yeah, Puff was in there, yeah. Because at the time he was signing Bad Boy South.
My question is, if people like that are telling you this is a hit and they're pushing you that hard to do it, you might just need to do it. And the reason I say that is I have the evidence of the results, right? Young Jock did not do well, right? And I think what could have happened, and these are the kind of decisions artists have to make along the way. And I'm not telling you anything is right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what could have happened. If you would have done the song and you had the weight of Jay, Pharrell, and Puffy saying that this is a hit, they probably would have made sure it was a hit.
I see what you mean.
And that would have been a big boost for your career at the time. The consequences of that hit, though, is that you got to perform a song you don't like for the rest of your life, because that's going to be your hit, right? And every show you do, you got to do that song. Secondly, you probably don't feel, like he said, it didn't feel like him, so you probably wouldn't have done very well on it. You know, the way hits work, the rapper is almost 10% of the song at that point, right? Hits are constructed by hooks, beat, and marketing.
Yeah.
The verses on those songs mean almost nothing to the success of the song. It means something to the hip hop heads that are listening. Jay-Z was able to create a lot of those songs, right? Where the hook is really big, the beat is big, and it's pushed really well. Only like real rappers can listen to the stuff that Jay-Z was sneaking in on those songs. He was saying some crazy stuff on the most poppiest Hard Knock lifestyle songs. In the verses, he was sliding in some stuff where rappers were like, oh snap, this dude can rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it means absolutely nothing to the commercial success of the song. It just helps you balance the success with the street cred of people who really like rap and music. You see what I'm saying? So Jay-Z was a king of that. So if he's telling you this is going to be a hit for you, I would say you got to pay very close attention to that and try your best to get off your style in the midst of that. But again, you're not gonna like the song. That's just what it is. You're not gonna like the song. If you didn't feel the music in the beginning, you're never gonna like that song. And I think they would have been right with Young Jock, because I don't think Young Jock, besides his intro song, which Ryan and I saw him bring in and pushed to Radio 1 when he first started. Besides that, I can't name another Young Jock song. Can you?
Yeah.
So he got that eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but then that's it. That's all I got.
They have a song called Coffee Shop. At that coffee shop. The beat was about.
But
But it goes back to and then the whole thing we did with that group, Looker Boy. Hey, Looker Boy. Did that too. But I'll say this: if that don't make you feel comfortable, why do it though? Like if my brand is like based off the track record we just said, some of the records, if you hear those records, they're playful, they're colorful, they're like at the time ringtone killers. You know what I'm saying? Why am I step out and do a song that in essence sounds like an album cut for me more than a single? You get what I'm saying?
No, because it would have been the single.
No, but what I'm saying, it would have been, but for me personally, it sounded like it's just something on my album. This shouldn't be a single for me, because my track record says the songs that people love from me is "It's Going Down," "It's Going Down." You know what I'm saying?
The dances,
and the coffee shop, the fun party records versus this deep, trying to make it something that is not me record.
I think this is where the music industry clashes with the artist, right?
Yeah.
If I'm your label exec or your manager or your producer, I don't care if you like the song. This is a business. Like, we're trying to make money, right? So if I know I have a song that's gonna go, and it has the support of legends like that, you're gonna have to try this song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, because we need new eyeballs in the door. This is an attention business, right? Yeah. So art and music is one part of it. Money and marketing is the other 80% of it, right? So as an artist, you have to decide how much of I'm going to do it my way, I don't care what anybody else thinks, are you going to hold on to if you want to be a full-time successful artist. That's just a personal battle you're going to have to face, because if I gave you money in advance and I get a chance to land a song that these kind of legends are behind, you're going to have to do it.
But what if it flops though? But what if it's not a hit?
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
My thing is too, though. Yeah, my thing too is though, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like experimenting new sounds. you know, as artists, you want to try to be as versatile as you think you should try to be. But sometimes in that case, man, you gotta stick to your guns, and every song like every song not gonna be a hit. Even Legends flop too, man. Blue Magic ain't really ain't really that powerful of a song. Like if we keep it 1,000,
he happened to be right on that one.
it ain't really that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be missing them Jones, man. So like you gotta you know, so sometimes you do, as an artist, sometimes you do gotta stick to your guns, man. You know, there's been times, like, just personally speaking, people be sending me some of these joints, and it's like, I can't really rock this joint, bro. But like, there'll be times they'll send me like a drill song. I just did one, so it's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. But if you send me like a trap type thing, but because it's hype and it's popping and it's what the people like, I can't really sell out like that, you know?
Yeah, and that's but again, that's exactly what the music business.
Yeah,
is.
I'm about to say now, but I am speaking. I was about to say I am speaking as an independent artist though. Like, if I'm signed, and you know, I'll do it. You know, maybe you'll have to do what you got to do, but like people saying, like, you're not going to enjoy this song. I know for a fact I'm not going to write the best 16 because.
It's just not. It's like
it's not. Yeah.
So let me clear some stuff up for everybody.
On, 16. What is that?
let me clear some stuff up for you. When you sign to a record label, you are now an employee of that company. You're not you anymore. You are now representing something bigger than you, and that's part of the calculation as an artist. Okay, how pure of an artist do you want to be? And somebody asked this: how does this apply to Christians? If it makes money, are you going to compromise? Well, no, that's part of why this is so freaking hard, right? Because as a Christian, you have values that are hard, that you aren't willing to compromise on. And if the industry you're in constantly requires you to compromise to get successful, then you're going to have a long, hard road of doing it on your own, your way, and prayerfully you can crack through on your own. That's you just heard Trackstar's story. We've been on labels or companies or brands that have picked us up that wanted us to compromise, and we said no, so we had to go back independent again. That is literally your decision as an artist. Now, I'm not saying he made the wrong decision. I'm just saying that you can't expect the same result and still make that decision. If you make the decision to be, I'm gonna stay pure to myself, and your road may be a lot longer and harder than somebody else. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying you can't also then expect to be super huge and make decisions like that all the time too. You got to choose. You're going to take the long, hard road, doing it your way. Hopefully it pops through on its own, or are you going to compromise and make the label hits and get it cranking like that? That's how it is.
And also too, like, shouldn't the market, like, know, not the market, shouldn't the label know, like, how to market their artists to a certain amount of people as well? Because it's like, I wouldn't take Jadakiss and it's like, yo, get on this trap joint because I'm your boss and I said so. Like, that's not what the people.
Yeah, but you're talking in music and how music works and sounds and stuff. They're thinking money. This trap song worked for this artist. Yeah. They made this amount of money. You're only making this amount of money. We need to get you to start making that amount of money.
All right, it's all
right. It's all money.
I'm in my indie head, man.
It has nothing to do with the music. They don't care. They're just trying. Yeah,
you're right.
They want to catch whatever wave they can to make you profitable back to them. They don't care about your personal career. They have lots of artists that they're trying to crank money out of. That's it.
So how do you guys think this doesn't apply to like a Kendrick or Cole? Because I feel like in the beginning they may have tried that, but now they're at a point where it's like, you know, after their second album, it's like, I'm doing me and this is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about Cole with his Forest Hills album where he's like, I'm doing the beats I want. None of those beats sounded like it was what it was popular of that time. So, you know what I mean? And then even Kendrick with To Pimp a Butterfly, some of the production on that didn't sound popular of that day.
But
so what do you get from those type of artists that's like, okay, I'm putting my foot down?
But Jeremiah, they had label executives above them that do actually care about music. Dr. Dre and Jay-Z actually do care about music. So they give them a little bit more leeway. But if you go back to both of their earliest albums, Kendrick's first album had a ton of radio hits on it. purposefully. Dr. Dre was way more involved in the production on that his first official solo project. So and J. Cole's major issue was he had trouble getting a hit. They had to work with him really hard to get like consistent radio hits at first. Now he's back to doing what he wants to do, I think, because it worked. They did the label thing and it worked. So now they get more leeway because they've proven their success. This is how it works.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying from for certain other artists out there that are signed to a label that are having those successful moments, but it's like Angie. Let's use Angie for example. Let's say Angie Rose is like, yo, I really want to rap over some boom bap. I really want to rap over some Griselda style beats. But these cats keeps making me do pop records.
Yeah,
right?
Think about the label though. You could want to rap over Griselda style beats, but Griselda ain't selling 300 plus copies first week. Why would we copy their style when Post Malone, I don't know what he just did, but I'm sure it's more than Griselda. So we're gonna copy that style. That's just what it is. It's just business.
And I get it, but what I'm saying is to the artists, because that messes with artists at a time. You know what I mean? Like especially if you're a rapper and it's like, I don't want to keep rapping over pop beats. I want to rap over what I know that people gonna love.
What got me here,
Jeremiah? You know this firsthand. When we got signed, Destinations got signed to the major distribution deal. The first two songs, I was on the first song we did, and your wife was on the second song we did.
Yeah.
We had no say so over the production of those songs. We had no say so over how they were mixed or mastered or the elements that were added to them. We need an EP to push out right now, get in the booth, do your part, and let's go. That's how it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like y'all telling me to stay independent. Jeez.
Maybe that's God. Maybe all this stuff was happening because somebody's about to give you a deal and you heard this confirmation and God's like,
we had an awesome producer who was really good and actually took advice from us and took our input, because the way At the Cross came out was exactly what me, Will, Veronica, we liked it. You know what I'm saying? You could ask Maya if she actually liked what was the name of her song? Something about blues.
I was saying Mo Better Blues, but it was
no.
Indigo Blues.
Indigo Blues, yeah. So she was in there with him. I wasn't with her. So, but the point is, we're now signed to a deal. We need this stuff out. This is the sound that we're going for. We're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But I would say this though, because I remember Got It Right. Y'all didn't really. I don't know if y'all Got It Right, but it didn't. It was a clash of what the EP sounded versus that song that was like almost like a Scott Storch beat. You know what I'm saying?
Got It Right is the one with what was his name?
With Trayvon, Salida.
I don't even remember that. Wow. We're going to have to pull these old hits back up and play them.
The song was hot. Like
I don't even remember that. That's crazy. Like I did a song called Got It Right. Anyway.
Yeah. So think they got it right.
I don't remember that at all. Right. But anyway, but the point is that once you get into the label machine, immediately it switched. It was, now we need to do this, and this. When because we used to be label industry people on that label, so was Jeremiah, and we had to crank out Destiny Praise, which Maya was a part of. That was a machine, man. It was boom, get this hit out. You have input, but your say is not as important as we got to get a hit. This is what hits sound like. Let's make one of those.
But what I'm also saying is, at that time, Jock already had a hit record. You get what I'm saying?
It was a hit to him.
No, but it was a hit that no.
It's Going Down was a hit.
It was a hit
record, period.
For him. It ain't a hit to that song ain't a hit for Jay-Z. That's an average song for him.
And that's what I'm saying.
So but the point is, they were trying to get him up to the next level.
So but what I'm saying is, if I'm looking at, using Tip for example, if T.I.'s first album, not Trap Music, the album before, I'm Serious, wasn't, the label was pushing all the producers to him. He had the Neptunes. He had all that. That thing flopped, right? From the industry standards of what a flop is, that it flopped. So, and then he comes back with Trap Music with his own sound, with him and DJ Toon doing majority of the production. And then you had some other people, some other Southern producers like David Banner and other people doing productions.
But that's where the labels fail though. The labels are chasing sounds. they didn't realize that album was the tipping point between the New York sound and the Atlanta sound. That was when things started switching. So they're usually late to that switch. So T.I. betting on himself and saying, this is how I'm going to do it. He was ahead of his time. Like that era, trap music era, that was when Atlanta really took over the music industry. The labels didn't know that was going to happen. But now they know. You see what they're doing. Everything got to sound like an Atlanta record now. You see what I'm saying? So they're following a trend. They're just trying to chase money. So yeah, you can bet on yourself. That's all it is at the end of the day. You can stand on your toes and say, this is how I'm going to do it, but you better be right. If you ain't right, they're going to put you on the shelf. Yeah. And then you're going to be stuck in a bad deal and we ain't going to hear from you for 5 years. That's just how it works. That's literally how it works.
Dang, 5 years?
Jeez.
That's how it works. I'm not lying.
Independent sounding real good right now, man.
The only problem with being independent.
I do it myself.
Again, we're independent, right? Trackstarz is independent. FMG was independent. Mm-hmm. Independent means you could generate your own buzz, but your buzz will never equal the buzz that they can just give you tomorrow. Yeah.
Right.
So you're gonna see 10 years pass and still not be where they could have gotten you in 5 seconds. That's the exchange you're making, right? You could catch fire and blow up, but it's just a different equation now. Your shooting percentage goes way down that way. That's it.
Word.
But at least you get to do it your way. That's the benefit.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is things may have been different for Jock if he took that song. Maybe not, but it could have been different. Not because the song was so great, but because the people behind the song, once you start becoming, this happens to a lot of people, once you start becoming difficult, when they think there's something there and you don't do it, then they're going to move on to the next person.
Yeah.
So that's the game you're playing, is politics. If Jay-Z, Puff, and Pharrell says this is a hit, you better do this song, and you say no, they will not talk to you again. What is the point? You don't listen. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So that's the, okay, do what you want. I'm just saying, it's a game. That's the game you're playing.
Yeah. I just think at the same time, for people out there to hear this, to know that like you have to, you're going to have to sign to a label. You're going to have to do what they're saying to do, and you're going to have to do that. But at the same time, it's like, if it fits you, if you know that's not the best for you, I would stand on my guard, man. I would stand on guard. If they force me like, hey, you got no choice, then I'm like, okay. But if they're like, you got a choice, I'm like.
But you know what's worse than being indie? Is trying to be indie while you're signed. That's the worst place to be. Unless you can get out of there or you only have a 1 album deal. If you sign some long-term deal with a label that won't let you go, and you have this attitude, your life is going to really, really suck, because they can prevent you from releasing any music at all.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I'm talking about, the 5-year stuff. Like, you'll be stuck. There's a lot of artists that had a lot of potential that got stuck in these deals where they didn't play ball all the way, or they did play ball and it just didn't work, and then you never hear from them again.
When they still sign and can't do nothing.
There's a lot of strong decisions you have to make as an artist. Signing, not signing, taking the song you don't like, not taking the song you don't like, following the trend, not following the trend. Yeah. It's major life decisions every single yes or no you give.
Yeah.
It's a cold game, man.
It sure
is.
Really is. Which was coming soon. We got a board game based off this, so coming soon.
Oh, you still doing that?
Yup.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah, he told me about this a while back. That's dope.
All right, let's go.
Yep. All right, well, this has to be part of the game.
It
because
is.
this is definitely a part of it.
We revamped it and everything.
So again, artists out there, there's going to be lots of opportunities to sign or not sign. Again, what we exist, we've had deals, not had deals, and all that kind of stuff. So we've seen both sides. It's not, one is not better or the other. It's just hard both ways. We try our best to create tools to help the artists that are making that decision, right?
Yeah.
So we created Nectar for the artists that aren't signed to a label, they were signed to a label, but they still want the same label access. That's why we made that. We made Single Maximizer so you can get the same benefit of having somebody push your song out, what we call pressing the button on your song, right? Getting it out to as many people as possible, and them considering to play your song or not. So we're trying our best as Trackstarz to create opportunities for independent artists to still have a successful career. That's what our mission is. So pray for us, because we're working really, really hard at that. When you don't see us, it's because we're working. It's not because we don't care. So stick with us, support us. If you want to be a part of the team, make sure you reach out to us. We're always looking for new writers, coders, designers, everything, video editors. So we're moving. I wish I could tell you all the things that we've been working on and all the trials that we've had to face over the last 5 years. It's been crazy, but we're still moving. We're still going. So join the team. Thank you guys for watching live or after or listening or whatever. But make sure any chance you get, subscribe, like, share, post, retweet. All that stuff helps us so much. It's free. But if you can have more, make sure you join the universe and support us constantly. Or as an artist, there's several ways to get involved. So we are committed to this. So stay tuned. All right, you in the field with the track stars, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
Tracking with the track stars in the Trackstarz Universe. Ooh, stay on track with us.
All right, back in the field with the track stars, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. What's good? Go ahead, Jeremiah.
All right, man. I don't know what the drops is. All right, man. Line for line time. This is what we've been sticking on. I asked people this week. Well, we asked people this week about who would be a good future line for line, and Q Flow was on there. He said, man, what about Big Breeze? And some other people said Big Breeze. So Future versus Big Breeze today in this line for line. You know what I'm saying? Future did have an album that came out. Big Breeze does have an album that just dropped too as well. I did take some songs from there, and then I did take some songs from some singles he released and some other stuff to go against Future today. All right, so let's get to it. Here we go. The views and opinions of the Trackstarz and Trackstarz Universe are not the views and opinions of the artist, the label, producer, and others. If you feel offended by this, please press stop now. If you're personally listening to Christian artist, this ain't your cup of tea, then we have a react video topic interviews you can check out. We're not copying any other battle format. We've been doing this since the 2000s. Big Breeze is not the Christian version of anybody. It's just a bit, y'all. All right, Sean, you ready?
Yeah, man.
All right, you want to start it off?
I have a lot to say about this, but I don't want to sway the voting pool, so I'll wait. I'll save it. But let's start with just the beginning.
All right, here we go.
I got that cooler with me when I'm in. Rolling with demons when I'm in your city. Couple of pink tops getting nasty. Send out a fat top to Cincinnati. Going on a mission. Feeling everything like you got fish rod. Bite. Hold out a rag, so me be the sight. Look when my wax on when they bite. We went on demon town, sell nights. And begin no sleep on my side. Keep down the door to deal door. Put the button on the billboard. I take the fire with me in the water. 2 minutes shoot off.
All right, that was Future, just the beginning. This is Big Breeze, Life in a SWAT. Here we go.
I'm trying to go on the temperature. Not trying to smoke me no cannabis. I'm trying to go on and better this. I know they want to be part of this. I put my soul and my heart in this. This not your regular CHH. Why would I be for the CHH? Who you know pulling up in the stack? When I did it, they followed and made me that. I don't understand none of you rappers. Don't call me a bro. I'm not with the cap. I hop out and turn up with the fans. We going crazy. You know we not capping. Yeah. I had to tap back up in it. I gotta keep me some crosses on. You know the two those fitted. You know we dug in the rhythm.
All right, that was Big Breeze, Life in the SWAT versus just the beginning, Future. Who y'all going with?
Flo, what you got?
I got Breeze. Do I need to give an explanation?
If you want to.
Yeah.
That beat, like as soon as it came on, like I would like that. My rapper brain just shut on and was like, how could I rap to this right now? Whereas with Future, it was just like, it was cool, but I don't know. It just didn't hit like that Breeze song did.
That Future song sounded like two songs playing at once.
It low key did. I didn't want to say that though, because I didn't know if that was like rude or not.
Yeah, I'm trying not to say what I really think yet. I got Big Breeze on this.
Big Breeze. Actually, both of them was a vibe. I would edge it to Breeze, but they both had a vibe to them. So I'm gonna go. Big Breeze. So that's 3-0. I don't know what the chat is. So what's the final score for the chat? Remember, Super Chat holds the same weight as the panelists. Big Breeze. He won that one. So that's 4-0. Big Breeze. Big Breeze is on a scoreboard with 1. All right. I'm gonna start off with Big Breeze this time. This is round 2. My dogs. Here we go.
You know we're not breaking the law. Had to been through it all. Big Daddy gave me a car. Delivered up like a boss. I walk around, I got the sauce. Try to get out of the loss. Until we gon' move like the sun. They know it just spit my cut, no lean. The way that he covered me feel like a mean cup. I wanna get cheese, my cream cheese. Told him we dabbing head first. I gave my life, been working so hard, they mess around, got my head hurt. A little bit crack to the day that I die, you know, gotta question my ass. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Yeah.
All right. That was My Dog's Big Breeze. What you got, Sean?
All right. This is Future with Voodoo.
Way out of their range, gotta feel my rage. Drug trafficking made me, ambition saved me. Post up on the pavement, ain't going outside like Jose Seco. I up my status, had to crease me hunger, get me pesos. House right with the yayo, stepping up 100 elbows. With a fine slittles, got stars in it, it's a shuttle. Getting out shit, it's all the distance. She very fine, she another level. Going CrossFit, I'm getting healthy. Marsh pin at the W. You live marvelous, you get a W. Keep a shot stick and a duffel. Time to flex up, show muscle. High definition.
All right, that was Voodoo by Future versus My Dog's Big Breeze. Who y'all going with?
Q.
Both of those was fire, actually. I might edge it to. I think I'm gonna edge it to Breeze though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna by a nice little margin. I'm just edging it to Breeze.
I'm gonna give that one a Future. Breeze did well. Man, I just have so much to say about Future. But I'll leave it at that.
That was a good one.
I'll leave it at that. Future.
That was a good match.
What you got, Jeremiah?
The My Dogs one was good, but I kind of like you. I was going to edge it to Future, so I was going to get at the Future. So that's 2-1. Let's see.
What y'all got?
I'm not mad at that. That was a good matchup, man.
My Dogs.
Big Breeze. Oh, it's a toss.
Oh no, that's a toss. That's a wash.
But it's 2-1 up here though, right?
Yeah.
So a Future.
Oh wow.
So Future took that one.
Future got it.
That was a wash.
1-1.
1-1. All right. You go ahead, Sean.
All right, so let's do this one. Gold Stacks.
I be talking so much, my partners can't even think. I started talking so many numbers, be calling me the bank. Yeah. Want me a pay, I'm called Dr. Phil for that drink. Yeah. I give them a break, they gon' leave stink. Yeah. Free my Chuck, I told him we getting $1 billion off the top. We don't even wanna know who shot at you, we wiping off a block. Over 1,000 shares, they gon' hear about it tomorrow. Ain't no time to negotiate, we got them bills clock. I'm the wizard, I can turn the trap into a star. I'm in a real automobile, that's a double law. I done came out the field, I work a stick, a guitar. You ain't got enough to get.
Okay. That was Future Gold Stacks. This is Big Breeze, God's Grace. Here we go.
I slipped up like baby. I slipped up and I fell. Feel like I'm caught up in a spell. I wish I fell inside that well to wish me well. Yeah. When that rain pour, I'm asking God, can he save me? I've been struggling with this thing since a baby. It been messing with my spirit, see it HD. God save me, dog like on David. I fell short on temptation. Wish I can.
All right, that was Big Breeze, God's Grace versus Gold Stacks Future.
Q.
I'm actually gonna go to Future.
To the Future.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Future. I didn't. Maybe I don't know. Is that how Breeze's verse started?
That was the interesting thing. It was parts of his verse I was trying to catch where I think because some songs now, for some strange reason, some Bobby songs have more bridges. Then it's like that's not the verse. So
Yeah,
it sounds like he says it again. So I'm like, okay, that's not part of the verse, or it was confusing. So I tried to find the best parts to use for that part.
okay.
So yeah.
All right. No, I'm gonna go to Future. I enjoyed it better.
I got Big Breeze on that. I got Big Breeze. I thought it sounded better. What you got, Jeremiah?
I like what Big Breeze was talking about. I'm gonna go Breezy.
All right, it's 2-1 up here. What y'all got? What y'all got?
I feel like you got the clip and you ready to let it spit.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, you
like I can't move.
You ordered it.
They got Breeze badly.
Breeze.
Yeah.
They got Breeze.
69 of it. All right, so Big Breeze is
Toss beat Future in the vote. I've never seen that before.
That's crazy.
Breeze got that round 3-1. Is now 2-1 going into the round 4. All right,
I've never seen that.
Did you start off first last time or did I?
I did.
Okay, this is Honest by Big Breeze. Here we go.
I've been working, they call me a meanie. I've been working, can't wait to hit tour. So big God, I'ma need me some more. All these blessings I cannot afford. All these blessings got me going up. Driving the boat, ain't no cut it. I want that one right before that. You know I'm keeping it holy. I'm about to fight like a cola. I can't admire no Rolex. Pulling the hood in that short, yeah. Come out and do like you shut it, yeah.
All right, that was Big Breeze. Honest. Sean, what you got, my friend?
This is Puffin' on Zooties.
To found them, but make it in Canada, bro. Get this money like it's my religion. This could be a mad day or sad day for any. They try to compare whatever I did. Just didn't make 100 that just off the gig. They came out the jungle, they kidnapped a kid. I trap out a bando, spend 10 on the crib. I look at the ocean, the spot 30 M. Depending where I'm at, the city I'm in. I keep me no fully, no matter where I'm in. I have touch her, she gon' think she Korean. You f***ing me good, you helping me win. Didn't see me get no competition. Too many bracelets, no whole nother wrist. I'm never sober, I'm thinking my quiz. I pop the E, I can feel.
All right, that was Puffin' on Zooties versus Big Breeze. Okay, Big Breeze, bring some Lucchini in. All right, what you got, Q?
I got Breeze. Like,
Breezy.
by like the clearest margin, I got Breeze.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I got Big Breeze as well. That one is pretty clear. You want me to say what I'll wait.
Nah, wait, man, wait, because this is gonna continue to look biased. I would say I may go with Puffin.
Puffin' on Zooties.
Yeah. Why'd you say it like that? Puffin' on Zooties? Let me go with that.
All right. 2-1 up here.
It's 3-1. We got the Jerry. Shout out to Jerry giving us some coffee money. Big Breeze, he said.
All right.
So that's
Alcott. Oh Lord, he about to take my verse off that song. He about to delete my verse.
I want Alcott to stick around and help me understand some things. All right. With me?
Alcott, we got to get you on here too.
That's my brother, man. Shout out Alcott, man.
We gotta get
Love
you
that
on
boy,
here, bro. He good people.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 5-1 round because we had some people donate. So Big Breeze took that round, which is now 3-1. All right, we're going to go to round 5. Sean, is on you.
All right, this is Wait For You.
Wait for my demons, girl, I got you. Every time I step up, I get vulnerable. Annoying the sounds of the storm when it comes. She understand I can't take her everywhere I'm going. I've been in the field like the children of the corn. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at yourself cause you can't leave me alone. Gossip and messy, that ain't what we doing. Traveling around the world, over the phone driving tears. I get my vulnerable.
I don't know, Jay.
Come on, man.
That was Wait For You by Future. This is Big Breeze Voices. Here we go.
My head hurts, so much pain in my chest hurts. My childhood best friend just got killed, streets don't got no manners. I just wanna grab my pistol, but don't trust a guy, cause I know he got me. It's crazy how it's on the app, but I already lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't even count now. Never run up at it, get it knocked down. I got soldiers all on my men. I know they just want me to keep on deleting. I told them I never can stop, I'm breathe. Oh, you put me in this play for a really good reason. Oh, you put me in the play cause I'm holding my sins. Pedal make me do it, I'ma call my man. I went down to Miami, had to tell him I can't.
right, that was Big Breeze. Voice versus Futures. Wait for you. Who you guys got?
This is probably my favorite. I didn't know how you're gonna follow up, man. But I got Future. I got Future. That's my song,
or
man.
you got Drake?
I got Future.
Okay. So obviously this is the big song off of this album. It's good. I'm always surprised because it's a pretty slow song. So I'm always surprised when they choose that as singles. But I knew immediately if Drake is on it, it's gonna be a big song. So I'm gonna go Future on it. It was good. I think
that was a good follow up though, man. That Breeze song is fire.
I think Breeze did very well, but yeah, I got Future on that.
I ain't gonna front. Sometimes when some people do different things, I like when they do different. So I'll give it a Future on that because that sounded like a Drake record that Drake was like, I think Future be dope on it. Well, then you can have it. You know what I mean? So and it don't sound like his beat. Like it doesn't sound like Future would rap over the beat like that. So, okay, giving that Future money, that pound.
Okay.
Thank you.
International
player. All right. I don't know what the score is because right now it's 4-0 Future. Waiting for you guys to close out that vote. Breezy online. Breezy Cortez.
Oh man.
All right, man. Right
when the
now,
online vote, y'all do not like Future then. Jesus. Y'all do.
They sure don't. So what's the overall?
It is 3-2 Big Breeze. Right now is round 6.
No.
Right?
Who won that one? Round 5.
Future did.
Okay.
Future won that one. So that's 4-1. Yeah, 3-2. So you went first last time, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's me. The rest of round 6. Big Breeze, different. Here we go.
Me and Eli Ryan. Then we too official. You can't pull my card. All my dogs with me. And they going crazy. I just did 150 on the E-way. They say, why you keep on waiting? I say, baby, on this head on. I just been patient. I've been trying to get my bread on. I'm too official. I'ma always keep my head on. I took a break and now I'm back. I'm going crazy. Chains on. Different rings on. Sunroof open. Jam into the same zone.
All right, that was Big Breeze different. Shantana, what you got?
All right, let's go. Keep it burning.
Cooking out that ball, trying to scrape out the paint. One day I was high, had to pour the whole paint. Woke up in the sky, same money from the bank. A ticket wrapped in plastic is helping me think. Cut up the dog with the 59 times. Doped out the day like I got 99 lives. Blood on my money, see the blood in my eyes. Like Ferrari, bound them 2 at a time. Every time you gotta tell me it's mine. Sinning again, I've been winning again. Pray done got shot, he been spinning again.
All right. That was Future with Keep It Burning versus Big Breeze different. Who y'all got?
What you got, man?
I'm gonna go Breeze.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Future on that one. I thought there was enough in there I thought the bass line in that song kind of helped it. So I'm gonna go Future.
That bass line was crazy.
Yeah. I probably am gonna go to Future on this one too.
2-1 up here, but we got 2 breezes.
So it's 2-3 right now.
3 breezes and super chats.
Oh wow.
So
see, you know why? So Maya's right. You be winning these because of super chat. I don't think you would win. I don't think you would win without the super chat.
Man, they got Breeze badly, 60-21.
We had somebody vote Christian.
Oh no.
I mean, vote
One.
Future today.
1.
Okay, then if that's the case, then everybody in here, we need y'all to start sharing this broadcast to your friends that don't know Jesus.
Pass out tracks.
Don't know Jesus.
Pass out tracks.
Don't go to church.
Pass out.
This is like a track for y'all. So when you have your friends that's hyping that Future record, or people that you know, your family members hyping Future, and you remember that, like, hey, yo, check this out. Check these dudes out. Come watch this live. We now tell you what the line for line is before we do the show. So yeah, but it looks like Future lost that round.
Yeah.
5 to 3, 4 to 3, 5. So 5-2. Big Breeze won that 4-2. Sean, the floor is yours.
So, just in case y'all think that I'm choosing these people, like, because I like them or anything, I do not. It was Jeremiah texted me and said, who are we doing this week? Future came out with something recently. We missed it. Who else you say?
Because it was a week when we had like four people back to back with Jack Harlow, Kendrick, Pusha T, and Future.
Yeah, so we
The
did
last
Jack Harlow.
now was Post Malone, yeah.
And then I already have that Post Malone one ready if you need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, these aren't people like I'm like, oh, I love this.
Yeah, they waiting for the cue flow line for line, man.
Yeah. So Future, I listened to his album. He is not good or bad to me. It was like, okay, this is not for me. And this is a question to your generation, Q. Are y'all not tired of that triplet flow yet?
So here's the funny part, right? I'm not a Future fan at all. I am Griselda. I like structure in my music, man. So I really can't give you a non-biased answer.
I'm just confused because I'm like, this triplet flow has had the longest life I've ever seen. Why is that so impressive to y'all? Like,
I think
it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's what you can ride, what you could party to,
but
what you could drive, what you could drive to, man.
Every single
I
song.
get it.
1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3
I get it, but
every song.
I think drill's about to knock that out though. I think drill music about to knock that out, but I really can't give you a clear answer because I don't listen to it. Griselda, Kendrick, maybe some Kanye's, and that's it. Like, I really don't know why they're so infatuated with it. I don't like it. I think it's corny to me, but I like them Jones. Man.
I do think when Future came in, he did help change the sound at the time, and I thought. I'm just surprised it still works now. Like the Migos and all those people, that was like 2008, 2009.
No,
I'm just
early 2010s.
No, it was a little bit before that, right?
Like no, Hannah Montana.
When did Versace come out? That was 2010.
Like 2010, yeah.
It's still a long time, man.
Y'all sure it's 2010?
I thought it was 2009.
I can go check.
Man,
I could go check if you like.
I'm old.
Yeah, go check it, man.
Jesus.
I'm just shocked that still works now. Like almost every song I hear that has that flavor to it still sounds. They're not mumbling anymore, but it's still like a lazy mouth flow. You know what I mean? Even the best of them, Lil Baby. Lil Baby is one of the best rappers out of this crew, and it's still like that. I don't move my lips rap.
Why you shake your head like that? Why you move your head like really?
You know what I'm saying? No, people. You don't think so?
You look like really.
You don't think Lil Baby?
Well, no, because the thing with Lil Baby is I think he's dope, but personally, I can't listen to like a whole album of that. Like I prefer to just if it's featuring Lil Baby, I'm gonna run to that first versus just like.
But widely, he's considered one of the best of these kids, right? So
yeah.
But
he's fire. He's fire.
It's still, but every song still, even the best of it and the worst of it is still triplet flow, lazy mouth. Weird mix on the vocals. Like I it's just been a long time.
To be real, I don't even think they're
years.
listening to the lyrics. I think it's just the beat. If they could dance to it, then.
But but the other thing I notice is I cannot believe SoundClick and SoundCloud producers have done so well. Like this production is what people skipped in the beat pack in the 2000s, in the early 2010s. It's like the formulaic, like cookie cutter, synth, lo-fi, throw a generic drum pattern beats are winning right now. It's like, wow. For somebody who saw it coming, SoundClick and SoundCloud producers, you could hear it. Jeremiah knows this. You can hear when it's from one of those sites. Like it just has a sound to it. And the fact that worked and continues to work is amazing to me. It's amazing to me because Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Jeremiah.
John. I was about to say, honestly, I don't know if drill is going to do that, bro.
You don't think so?
I think drill is such an up north thing, and I think it's a New York adopting that drill sound to the culture up north. I think Atlanta still got it, bro. Like I think all it needs is somebody. I know, like for example, Fabio Foreign is headlining. Fabio Foreign is headlining Summer Jam this year, right? But I can walk down here and be like, asking people, have you ever heard his album? And the majority of people be like, no.
I think
I don't know if it's catching on like that.
I think it's going to be hard for you to say almost anybody. Like there's only a very small subset of artists that everybody knows about. Everybody else, there's so many artists and so many independent artists now. Yeah. It's going to be hard for anybody to know everybody like that.
What's catching on is that Detroit sound. That Detroit sound is catching on. I can see that taking over more.
You right.
Because the Detroit sound, the production makes you sound like it's sounding off. And people, for some strange reason, love rappers who are off beat right now.
Yeah, because it's already it's in the West Coast.
Shaka could come back right now and be like, yo, and killing it.
Michelle, I think I know what you. So yesterday I saw somebody on Instagram post this video about this girl rapping about phonics, and that joint had one of the best beats I've ever heard on a kids show. Because I got a 3-year-old daughter, so we're always looking for content to help her learn. And this girl talking about apple, like, and the joint had like 808s on it, and I was like, well, how come nobody can tell me about this? So I think Michelle is talking about her Gracie. Yo, if you got kids, man, go holler at Gracie, man. Like, go search for the phonics video. Whoever's making that is good. They're really good, and she's right. Whoever's doing that is better than the artist that we're talking about. Go check out Gracie phonics video. Whoever's making that, they deserve they have about 2 million views on that video. That to me should be getting more views than Coco Melon and all those. If you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. Coco Melon, all those YouTube viral, what's the guy's name that goes in all those playgrounds and stuff. Anyway, it deserves way more attention than those. So support those people, man.
Okay. It's not like a pedophile. The guy that goes on the kids.
He does. It works. Can't remember.
Who kids are these? Let me ask you a question real quick. Who kids are these? Wayne's or Futures?
The new people? I think they still love Wayne, man. They love Wayne. But
no, I'm not saying who they love. I'm saying who kids are these? Are these Wayne's kids? Like some of these rappers out now? Are they Wayne kids or are they Future kids?
No, they might be low key. They might be Chief Keef's.
Chief Keef is who I was going to say. Yeah, Chief Keef's kids. These are Chief Keef's kids.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Chief Keef kind of made it popular to not really be good at rapping, but still, I don't know. It's like there was a moment where you can just gain followers without having any of the technical know-how of how to make a song, because what the way it works is when you pop. This is how the music. We just talked about this. The way the music industry works is if you pop, the big heads are watching. They're watching to see what's popping in the clubs and on the street. And if they see somebody popping, they'll jump on it to absorb their energy into themselves. Kanye did it. Drake does it. So most of the songs,
Jay-Z did it, but we going move past that, I guess.
Most of the biggest artists, they survive for as long as they do because they absorb other artists along the way. So
Exactly. Jerry Lee, you're right. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was the first dude that people was like, where this kid come from? Now, and I'm not knocking him. I hope he never sees it. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying I know a lot of people when we used to do destinations, I used to work with kids, they'd be like, if he could rap, I could rap. It was I would say that. It was
he started the YouTube rappers, yeah.
No, but Soulja Boy was one of the rappers where I remember for years pre-Soulja Boy, people were like, yo, you got to be nice to rap. If I'm not nice, I'm not rapping. After Soulja Boy, it was like, yeah, I can rap. Anybody can make money off this now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I feel like those are the dynamics. Now, I do think, like somebody said in the chat, they said drill is kind of getting, I think DJ Lost the Found said drill is starting to get attacked by cities now, like New York saying don't play drill music or trying to attack it. But to me, drill it's that Chief Keef. It's, what he created, I feel like, and people just taking it and turning it to something else.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people in that time responsible. Migos is obviously responsible for a lot of this too. But yeah, it was like, that's what I'm thinking. It was right around 2009, 2010 is when.
Oh, those songs came out. Both of those were like 2012, 2013.
Oh, really? I just felt like I started seeing this coming around 2009. But anyway, I think Big Breeze is good, deserves more attention. Future is okay. He's okay, guys. Listening to the whole project, I mean, I obviously knew the one with Kanye and the one with Drake. I got to put those in because they can elevate this sound to another level. They're good at doing that. But the stuff by himself, man, I was just like, I don't understand why you guys are so okay with not rhyming and not being on beat. I would never understand that. Please help me understand, because listening, I'm like, that doesn't rhyme. That doesn't rhyme. That's not on beat. That's not on beat. People love it. And one day I want to dissect this verse from Lil Baby called Freestyle that I keep seeing on my timeline over and over as the best verse people love. Go look it up. 2022? No, I'm just saying every year or so I see people reference this as like the best verse of all time.
They trolling. They got to be trolling.
Have you heard that song?
So. It's not bad. It's just I need to understand why people like what's going on right now. Like
you don't like Lil Baby, kid.
Get it?
No,
your face twists up every time somebody.
Cause the best verse, like, is it all time or of the year? Because I'm pretty sure I can go in the catalog and debunk that. Not my catalog, but I'm just saying, like, I could go.
No, like, I just need to confirm it. Please go look it up if you concur that this, not that you agree with it, but that you're seeing that the younger generation thinks that this is one of the best verses, because I see it all the time. Lil Baby freestyle. He's in a studio. I don't even know if it's a real song, but it's in the studio. He's just rapping, freestyling. I keep seeing this over and over again. If you guys can confirm to me that is an accurate depiction of what they believe about it, I want to break it down and figure out why. Because to me, it's a song that sounds fine, it sounds good, but they seem to be in love with it, and I just gotta understand why. So anyway,
I wish I could help you. I like lyricism.
shout out to Big Breeze, did good today. Q Flow, tell them how to find you and support you, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all can find me Instagram and Twitter, QFlow_music215. Y'all can find me wherever y'all listen to your music at QFlow. There's no W. It's Q-FLO. And that's about it. I'm rapping at a film festival in Atlantic City next weekend. Dope. Or the weekend. Actually, no, it's the weekend after, on the 17th. So, you know, if you want to come to the beach, come to the showboat and have a good time, that's where I'll be.
And I won't be here next week. Next week is me and my wife's 10-year anniversary.
Yay!
10-year anniversary. So shout out to Alfie. She's awesome. Guys, I love you guys. Please keep supporting us. I mean it. Tell your friends. We need to build momentum back up. There's been things that have taken a lot out of us these last 5 years. We need your help to get us back to where we were, and so we can move to where we planned on being before the pandemic, before some big, major battles that we had to face. So please share, subscribe on iTunes, on Spotify, leave ratings, tell your friends to leave ratings. Let's build some momentum. I want to get this YouTube channel to 100,000. So if you're not listening right now on YouTube, go over to YouTube, get us to 100,000. Go follow us on TikTok, support that. Everywhere you can, join the universe, join Nectar, join all this stuff. Get behind it. We're going. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
Now I'm in the field with Trackstarz right now. I had a blessed time. Hopefully you guys are listening. If you're not, then you're losing.